Good morning, Reformer. It's a new month. Can you believe it's already a new month? Holy moly. Holy guacamole. It is, appropriate for that day. I'm just getting into Facebook here to make sure everything is streaming well. So let me just check real quick because I'm using a third-party platform called Be Live TV. And we're going well. Perfect. So in order for me to see your comments, to see who's commenting, you do need to grant them permission. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm checking on comments. All right. So today, 7 tips for drinking more water. Yes, if you are feeling fatigued, if you are having cravings and you're like, what the what? If you are just low on energy in the morning, guess what? It could be that you are dehydrated and you're not drinking enough water. So I'm going to give you 7, yes, that's 7 tips to help you to drink more water throughout the day. Let me tell you, this is my go-to for my clients, especially one specific tip I'm going to give. And it is a huge game changer for them when it comes to their energy level and their cravings. So as you're logging on, whether you are watching live or the replay, do let me know where you are tuning in from this morning. How is the weather? We're in the hot 90s today. I am streaming live from my home here in Ocala, Florida. If you are not familiar with me, virtual high five for catching my video. I am Pamela Pedrick. I am a registered nurse and a certified health coach, and I help women who work in every area of healthcare. I help them to go from burned out, exhausted, unhealthily overweight, and eating their feelings to rejuvenated, energized, at their optimal healthy weight for their unique bodies and feeling their feelings and no longer eating them. We do all of this by addressing the 6 pillars to losing weight and keeping it off. Yeah, so question for you, how has your water intake been? Now that we're coming into some warmer weather, you might need to start putting these tips into practice because it's so important to drink water. So I'm curious, what's in your cup today? I'm a twofer in the morning. I've got my coffee and I've got my water. Because for every sip of coffee I take, I try to drink 2 sips of water just to keep myself hydrated. So why should we be drinking more water? Well, water, think about it. It lubricates our systems and our cells, and it keeps us healthy and vibrant. Vibrant being a very key word. And I work with a lot of women who they no longer feel vibrant, right? For one reason or another. And drinking water is so essential to not only maintaining the weight that we've lost, but to help us to lose weight, to help us with our energy, and so that every cell in our body is functioning to optimal peak performance. So water, let's go back to chemistry 101, high school chemistry, right? Is H2O, 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. So when we drink water, we're actually getting oxygen into our cells just by drinking water. And we can get oxygen by breathing, but oxygen by drinking water. So compare your body to a dry riverbed. Yes, it's dry, it's cracked, there's no life to it. That's your body if you were not drinking the correct amount of water. And it's very important that we do recognize dehydration. It's important. Now, you might be a little thirsty, your mouth might be a little dry, but there are even more severe signs of dehydration. It can be, mild dehydration as you are low on energy, you're exhausted, you're fatigued, you've got no strength, right? Loss of muscle strength and endurance. And as I'm listing them, they're going in order from mild to severe dehydration. It can affect your brain, your mental clarity. You might have some brain fog. You might be hungry. And the hunger that you are experiencing can oftentimes be because you need water and not necessarily food for nourishment. And this is where it comes into play with helping you with those cravings, because dehydration, your need for water, can make you crave. It's kind of interesting. And then also can cause headaches, decrease in membrane function, which I've mentioned. You get some brain fog going on. Signs of dehydration are you're not urinating properly, right? Now I'm going to give you a little caveat to this. Because once you start to increase your water intake, you will be in the bathroom a little bit more often. And it's really good because that's one way of getting toxins out of your body is by drinking more water and urinating more. But there come a point where your body will acclimate to the amounts of water you were drinking, and you won't be in the bathroom as much. When my clients start drinking more water, like, oh my goodness, I'm in the bathroom more, I'm like, yes, get rid of those toxins. It will eventually level out. Your body will get used to that amount of water. Now, severe symptoms of dehydration is your blood pressure is low and your heart rate is up. Why? Because when your blood pressure is low, our blood can't circulate through our body, and as a result, our body compensates by making our heart beat faster to try and circulate the blood around our system to get to all of our vital organs and cells. So here are 7 tips to help you to increase your water intake. Ready? Ready? First thing in the morning. This is my huge tip that I tell all of my clients. First thing in the morning, when you first get up, drink 1 to 2 glasses first thing in the morning. I'll give you down and dirty. 20 ounces of water. This is 33. It's a liter, so this is 33 ounces. 20 ounces of water first thing in the morning. So tonight, before you go to bed, get like a tumbler. Make it fun, right? Get like a tumbler, something that makes it fun. Fill that with 20 ounces of water and either put it by your bedside or put it in your bathroom so that when you wake up, first thing in the morning, you're going to drink this whole 20 ounces. Don't just lightly sip and be like, you want to get a good go with drinking this 20 ounces in the morning. It's interesting. Whenever I tell women about this, my clients especially, they look at me like, really? Just 20 ounces? Like, that's going to make a huge difference. And they come back the next week and, oh my gosh, I have so much more energy and my cravings. This will help you to decrease those mid-morning cravings as well. So if you struggle with going for maybe that donut or that bagel or pastry, maybe it's something that your coworker has baked and brought in the morning, and you're really struggling to stay away from that because you're just craving it and you want it, drink 20 ounces of water in the morning, and also drink water at that moment that you were craving, because it might be that you need more water during that time. All right, so tip number 2, keep a pitcher filled with filtered water for you in your refrigerator so that you can drink from it throughout the day. And you can either put it in your fridge at home, put it by your desk at work. If you have a fridge right by your desk, that's even better. And one way to figure out if you are drinking water is put like little, or how much, is if you get like a jug, and it can be like a milk, gallon jug, clean it out and fill it up with water. And you can actually put marks on the jug with, a Sharpie and be like, I want to drink this much by 10. I want to drink this much by noon. I want to drink this much by 1, by 3. And you can check them off so that as you're drinking water, you can see if you are reaching your goal of drinking enough. Another tip is drink 8 ounces of water before you exercise. This will not only rehydrate you, but it give you a little bit of boost of energy so that you can slay your workouts as well. So drink 8 ounces of water before you exercise. That can be as you're in your car, driving to the gym. For me personally, I can't drink right before I work out, so I do it in the car on the way to the gym because if I have too much water in my belly and I'm working out hard, I'm like a little nauseous. And then tip number 4, sip water during exercise. So make sure you have your water bottle on hand. Put it in a lot of exercise equipment nowadays has places to put your water bottle. And sip, if you're doing, especially if you're doing like a circuit training, you're going from, doing a couple sets on this equipment and going to the next one, take a sip in between each equipment that you're working out on, because you got to stay hydrated when you're working out as well. Tip number 5, keep glass bottles of water in your car or at the office or by your bed. This is really important, especially in the car. Because if you have just a regular, like you say you go to the store and you buy some bottled water, that plastic, if you have in your hot car, especially here in Florida, I mean, we're in 90-degree days already. So as that water bottle sits in your car, if it's not BPA free, plastic free, that plastic is going to leach into your water, and it can cause you to have some toxins and chemicals in your system, which are not good for your overall health. So this is really important when it comes to your car. Make sure you have a glass bottle if your water's going to be sitting in your car, or really this is going to be a little bit more money, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Like, I've had these for at least 15 years, and they're the type of water bottle that I can actually plastic that I actually leave in my car, and it's not going to leach out anything. So that's why it's specifically glass bottles of water in your car. If you're at the office or by your bed, whatever you want to put in is fine. Tip number 6, add slices of fresh lemon. So maybe you're like, let me know if this is you. I really don't like, the water has no flavor. I'm not motivated to drink it because it doesn't taste good. Like, it doesn't tantalize my taste buds. Add some fresh lemon. You can even add orange. You can add cucumber or strawberry or fresh mint. Play around with it, right? Find what's going to work for you. You can make it into like a spa water, right? Spas like to add cucumber. They add zucchini and squash. Yeah, I've had that too. It's kind of interesting flavor. And so as that vegetable or as that fruit is kind of, sitting and getting into your water, you're getting a little bit, you're getting those nutrients, those vitamins and minerals that are in there as well. So you get a twofer. You cut a twofer. Number 7, do this in moderation, okay? Add emergen-c, the emergen-c, right here, to sparkling water to make it a little bit more fun, because you'll be getting all these vitamins and minerals into your system. However, emergen-c does have sugar. It's 6 grams of sugar per one little packet. So if you're watching your sugar intake, you might want to skip this one. But if you're like, okay, I'm good on my sugar intake, you can add some emergen-c. There's orange, there's raspberry, there's blueberry, there's all kinds of things. Plus, you'll be getting in some essential vitamins that, if you are stressed, will help you with your stress. Well, because when you're stressed, you're peeing out your vitamins and minerals, or your body's just not properly absorbing them. So you need to actually increase your intake a little bit. Emergen-c is a great way of doing that. But once again, it does have 6 grams of sugar in it. So you just be mindful. This is not one that you want to do throughout the day. You just want to do it in moderation, maybe one a day. All right. So I'm curious, which is your favorite tip and which is one that you're going to start using today? And by the way, if you are just getting started on your weight loss journey, or if you are tired of the endless cycle of yo-yo dieting, of depriving yourself, I have a free guide for you. The link is in the description to this video. It might be streaming over in the comments if you are watching on my page right now. So just simply click the link. It'll take you to where you can get that free download, which is weight loss in 20 minutes, without shakes, without additional supplements, without crazy meal plans. It truly is weight loss in 20 minutes. And by the way, it's without working out. This is not an exercise. It's not a workout. It's not an exercise. It's going to give you information. And when my clients start utilizing this, they see such a difference. It really makes a huge impact on not only their weight, but their health as well. So the link to get that free guide is in the description above, or you can just simply click on the link that's in the comments if you're watching on my page. So I'm curious, which tip are you going to use? Or let me know if you've used any of these tips. Let me know what is your go-to tip of these 7. I gotta say, number 1, by all means, number 1, if you can start doing that tomorrow morning when you first get up, it is going to make a huge difference. I'm not saying ditch your coffee. I'm just saying simply drink the water before you drink your coffee. To your health. I'll catch you on the next broadcast Friday right here at 11 a.m. for the next broadcast. Have a great day, everyone.